What's up, guys? I know it's been a second because the leaks weren't out, but the officials are out. I already saw some of the translations on TikTok, so I kind of know what happens. But those were kind of scuffed, so I want to reread the chapter and, I'll just talk about it with you guys. So we see Nagi get approached by this guy. He's like, yo, you know who I am? Nagi's like, I don't know who the fuck you are. What do you want? He's like, no, wouldn't you like to take Jinpachi ego down a peg? He's like, you're a very talented player. There's no mistaking that, and yet you were thrown out of block, and now you're desperate. Did you ever consider there are people out there who disagree with Ego's decision, like me, for example? Sure didn't. News to me. The roster for the U20 World Cup must be at the bare minimum 23 players, but the most a team can register is 26. Of course, how many players to register is left to each team's discretion. But Jinpachi, Ego, and I made a deal beforehand. I would give him the ridiculous budget needed for Block TV, and he would give me 3 spots in the roster to fill as I please. In other words, in addition to the 23 players, I get 3, right? The evil fire. Will you take the devil's backdoor to join the team? There are conditions, of course. You must pass the selection test. I advise. Bro, if you want the player, why do you like? I don't understand this part. Like, why are you like making him do tests? Like, wait, you already know his skill. Um, you must give me control of your future soccer career and contract. So basically, you will be his till the day you die. That's kind of weird. And then finally, once you return to Blue Lock, you must play soccer solely to prove Ego wrong. This is the part that's just so dumb to me. I just feel like, okay, whatever. You'll drive him into an early retirement, and I'll take over as the new boss of Block. Will you join me? And then he says, no. Fantastic. Ego isn't wrong. Yeah, no shit. But if you think he's not wrong, what are you doing here? Um, Ego is the man who gave Block to us. If not for Block, Isagi and Raya wouldn't have been there to fire me up. And then he's, molding whatever. I refuse to betray Block. Go, Nagi. What's new, bro? Sure, okay. You can make that stand if you want. Protect your fragile heart. And then live the rest of your life thinking about how great you used to be until you die. You won't give up your pride until you're 6 feet under. You're nothing but a pride chicken. Okay. And here's where like where it actually matters, bro. Like fuck, this whole part is like whatever. Inside calls, right? And he says, the groupings for the 20 Cup were announced. Group A is Nigeria, England, and France. Okay. So basically only the top 2 teams in the group, right? With these so the top 2 out of the 4 are in the group, and France is one of them with Loki, right? Loki's kind of busted OP. So they're pretty much guaranteed to lose a match. So in order to make it through, I think they have to beat all 3 teams. They have to beat England, Nigeria, and they basically just have to beat these 2 teams, right? So, because what's it called? So Sai says they're crazy tough, and then let's say this will use one of his slots on Sai, um, and basically Sai says I won't play in the group stage. The only reason I want in on the U20 World Cup is to play against Spain. Yeah, he hates this fucking guy. Uh, so basically, long story short, Sai doesn't want to join until they can prove themselves. They have to win without me, or it won't matter anyway. Sure. Wait, what? Okay, so sure. That's the whole chapter. But what I really wanted to talk about was more just so we have these 3 slots, and Sai's one, Nagi's probably gonna be one, right? And then yeah, where did he say it? Something like that. Where is it? He says you have to play to prove Ego wrong. Wait, where did he say that? I'm not tripping. Yeah. Once you return to Block, you must play soccer solely to prove Ego wrong. And I've heard a lot of people saying they hope fucking Hero comes back. Oh my god. See, the reason why that makes no sense to me is Kira was when they first introduced him, he was like maybe good enough to be on the U18 team, not even U20. And as we all know, the U20 team fucking blew hot ass. So he wasn't even good enough to be on that team. And the only reason these characters have gotten so strong is because they've been in Block, which is like the perfect environment to thrive. So perhaps when like Kira joined their team and just like actually be good enough to even compete would make no sense. But it goes with the return to block you must play to prove him wrong. That might be ego. Because I think Kira was like the one person that argued with him about that. If Kira comes back, I'm literally gonna cry, dude. I hate the Kira narrative, bro. He's such a bum. He's such a fucking bum, dude. So we have two slots, Sai and Nagi. Well, maybe Nagi, but definitely Sai and eventually. And yeah, this is just peak, bro. I just can't wait to see Sai play again. I'm just gonna get to see Sai again because it's been so long since we've even seen him. And Sai, he's dripped out, bro. Look at him, he's rich as fuck. So Nigeria, I think might be like a farm. Honestly, England, I think has a new Gen 11 player on it. I think I remember them saying something like that. But France, I just think France is so strong with Loki. Charles is whatever, bro. Like Isagi can handle Charles just fine. But Loki, I mean, dude, we saw Loki like no diff, like prime Isagi and Kaiser. Like literally negative diff. So this is like a guaranteed loss. So they would so to be top of the group, they have to be England and Nigeria. Um, I can't imagine Nigeria is that good, but England is pretty strong. I didn't know they like called by like random picks, but yeah, this is a pretty cool arc. I'm excited. Like, dude, just like knowing that Psy, oh my god. As long as Psy fucking plays, I'm just a happy man. We're gonna see Psy X Isagi. Oh my god, it's gonna be so fucking peak. It's gonna be so peak. But then Sai says, let's see. He says, as long as I don't change my mind, 'cause, of course, first they'll have to win without me, or it won't matter anyway. You would need ambition so strong, even block would be nothing but a springboard. Only those with an ego as big as that can win. Yeah, bro. I mean, this chapter just gave a lot because we know Sai's joining, right? Because let's be real, guys. Japan is not bottoming out. They are gonna make second place, probably behind France. France is probably gonna beat them, and then they'll win all their games. And then France might be like the final boss. Like they get like much stronger to fight Loki in the end. And then Loki's just future Isagi. Then we verse Spain, and Side deletes this guy because he just fucking hates this bunny guy. So yeah, I'm just excited. I think this is a peak chapter because Nagi puts his hand up to this fucking loser, and then Sai's coming back, and then maybe Kira. I'll literally hang myself if that happens. Like actually, please no Kira. I beg, bro. I beg. The whole point of Ego's speech to him in episode 2 is that he's not fit to be a striker, and Ego's always right. Let's just put that out there. Ego's probably top one smartest character in the entire show. Like if we had to pick someone, he's probably number one. Like I don't think anyone has the soccer IQ like this guy does. The way he like thinks and like just knows everything that's gonna happen in every game. Like yeah. So for Kira to prove Ego's philosophy wrong would be so bad, bro. Just get Kira out, please. I beg. Kira comes back, I'm literally gonna cry. But yeah, that's 308. I think it's definitely a peak chapter, and yeah, not much to say. It was kind of a scuffed video because I already knew what the chapter was before reacting to it. Because I found the leaks on TikTok, but I couldn't find them on I couldn't find it on like Twitter. So yeah, but yeah, overall, let me know what you guys think. I think it's a peak chapter, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.